this is Yoga Your Heart Out with Deb. Congratulations on just taking a few moments out of your day just for you so you can peel back layers of stress out of your mind and out of your body through yoga, through moving and breathing. I hope you really enjoy this sequence. Give it a thumbs up when you're done. Shoot me a comment and I'll comment back if you have something to say. And let's get started. Hey, welcome. Let's get started. We're going to work through the NoFloYo series where we're just going to sit and stretch and work into our body a little bit slowly. We're not going to be flowing and moving through this sequence like we do other sequences. So let's just get started. All you need is your body and your yoga mat. And we're going to start in child's pose. So go ahead and get on your hands and knees. Bring your big toes together. Sit your butt on your heels. Bring it down the center. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Arms overhead, palms down. Right away, settle in. How are you feeling today? How does your body feel? Feel it out. Are you feeling sore? Tired, tense. Feel it out. So I want you to be really mindful when you move today or when you stretch. Be mindful of what your body needs. And the only way to do that is really pay attention. So that's what we're starting here, is to build our awareness. And I also want you not to neglect your mind. I want you to think about where you're at emotionally today in your head. Just paying attention to that too. And let's go ahead and start tuning into our breath, because that's really nice. It will help us as we move and as we breathe. It helps us grow our awareness. So go ahead right away, start breathing in and out of your nose. Good. And I want you to make this breath really deep. So as you inhale, just inhale massively. Fill up your lungs. And use your belly. Press the air out through your nose. Try to practice this deep nose breathing this whole time. So breathe in, breathe out, and relax. And keep it going. Keep it flowing. Take another inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and come up, hands and knees. And you're just going to transition to sitting on your butt. You're going to bring just your right leg out in front of you. Your left knee can just fall open to the left. And you're going to go ahead and sit up nice and tall on your spine. So we're going to get ready for a single-legged forward fold. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward. It might not even be that far. And it might be far. I don't know. It just really depends on your body. Depends on how you're built, your flexibility. All right, so just get nice and long over the spine, or over the leg, spine long over your right leg. Good. Hold and breathe. So you might be feeling this in your right hamstring. You might be feeling it in your lower back, your left hip. One of those or all of those. I want you to be mindful and not go too far. Just go far enough. Far enough where you're getting a nice stretch, but you're not forcing or jamming your body. And you're still able to breathe that massive breath. Inhaling and exhaling and relaxing as you exhale. Keep it going. Good. Breathe. Hold. So in this class today, we're just going to be holding just a few stretches, just like this. So this is kind of nice. Oftentimes we're flowing and moving, and that's really great too, but it's important sometimes just to slow down. Feel everything. Let your mind slow down as well. So sometimes when I'm in a stretch, my mind starts kind of speeding up the longer I hold the stretch. And if that happens to you, your mind something to focus on, like the breath. So like inhale through your nose, fill up your lungs like massive balloons. Imagine them filling up. And then press the air out through your nose. Empty everything out. And repeat. Sink into the stretch. Maybe the more you sit here, you might feel like you have just like a little tiny bit of space and you can fall into it just a tiny bit more. And if you can't, that's okay too. All right, take another 3 massive breaths here. Get a little quiet. All right, on your next exhale, go ahead and bring your body up, and we're going to switch this thing out. So you're going to bring your left leg out in front, let your right knee open up to the right. Get tall in the spine. Start diving over the left leg. When your body stops, you stop. Good. So different side, different sensations. Pay attention to how this side is. Not comparing it to the other side too much. For me personally, I could barely get down on this side because for some reason my right hip is way tighter than my left. So I don't even hardly feel this in my left hamstring. I really feel it in my outer right hip. But on the other side, I felt it more in my hamstring. So notice how your body is different on each side. And it's not good or bad. It just is what it is. So you're going to have to take care of your body, whatever it's telling you. You know, listen to it. Take care of it. Acknowledge where it's at and breathe. And just try to relax into it. Just focus on the breath. Good. Get what you can out of it. Breathing in. Breathing out through your nose. Relaxing. Let the calmness of your breath reflect the calmness in your mind. Breathe and hold. Maybe close your eyes. Tune everything out. Hold and breathe. Nice job. You mind the breath. I'll mind the time. We're going to stay here just a little bit longer. I didn't mention the feet because I have my feet neutral. Now, if you prefer to flex or point your feet in these poses like this, you could, if that's what you need today. All right, breathe. Just listen to your body. It will tell you what it needs. Nice job. We'll take another 3 massive complete breath cycles here. On your next exhale, go ahead and bring the body up. Good. All right, from here, take the soles of your feet together and let your knees butterfly open. Good. And then grab the shins, sit up nice and tall. Take another inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and dive it forward over, straight over your feet, forward, as far as you can go. All right, so if you're like me and you don't have a lot of flexibility in your hips, you might just be more up tall, like me, or maybe you have a lot more space and your nose can go towards your toes. Okay, but try to keep the length in your spine. Feeling this in the outer hips, breathe into it. We're actually not going to hold this one as long. Just a couple more breaths. All right, on the next exhale, you're going to go ahead and lean it back and bring your knees together. All right, let's bring both legs out straight. We're going to go ahead and set up for a seated forward fold. Both legs extended. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward till your body says stop. So again, not worrying about how far you go. You can leave your feet relaxed. You can point or flex if you want. Sink into it as far as you can. Close your eyes and breathe. Look for that place between too much and not enough. Hold there. Don't use your force. Just use time. Use gravity. Use your breath. Relax into it. Good. Feel everything. Breathe. If this pose was really, really hard to do, you could actually even roll up the back of your mat and sit your butt on it just to elevate it. Sometimes when you elevate your sit bones, it can make poses like this a little more accessible. Maybe it gives you the ability to sink down into it just a little bit more. Now, you certainly do not have to do that, but it's just something to keep in the back of your mind. If it's something you wanted to try or something you might try sometime, just kind of nice to know that. And these seated stretches, like a seated straddle pose or a seated forward fold, elevating the sit bones, can be nice. I don't often do that, but I don't often actually have a lot of space in these poses. So the times that I do that, I actually really like it, and I don't know why I don't do it more, actually. Breathe. However, I am getting definitely a very good stretch here. So you might feel it in your hamstrings. You might feel it in your lower back. Again, everybody's different. And keep in mind, the sensations that you might have if you go far in this pose might be identical to somebody maybe like me that doesn't go very far. We might be experiencing the same type of sensation, but our bodies look very different. So it's important to keep that in mind as we do yoga, to not compare ourselves too much to other people. Sure, it's nice to look at people and learn things and figure out the basic of where I put what. But don't ever think you're doing it wrong because you can't go as far as someone else can when they're doing a particular pose, because it's all about breath and it's all about feeling, it's all about sensation. Take another inhale. As you exhale, bring the body up. All right, from here, one last pose that we're going to actually hold. We're going to go ahead and bring our butt to the center and bring your feet out towards the wide corners of your mat. Inhale, arms up, and then exhale, dive it forward nice and long till your body says stop again, and you're going to hold here and breathe. Your hands might be extended out. If you have a lot of space, maybe you're down on your forearms or lower. It's up to you. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Relax something every time you exhale. I just want to say good job, by the way, taking this time, these few minutes out of your day to take care and maintenance your body. This is what we're doing here. We're peeling back layers of stress in our minds and in our bodies by focusing on the breath, breathing, releasing this tension in our body, this physical tension, as well as letting go of other stuff that clouds our mind. Breathe. Give yourself permission to let that stuff go. Release that stress consciously. We can't just eliminate stress always out of our mind and out of our body, but we can work towards it, and we can make this a practice and bring it into our daily life. Good, and that's what you're doing here. It's so important. Breathe. Good. If you find yourself with time having a little more space, you might sink down more into it. But if you don't, that's okay too. Don't worry about it. Breathe into it. All right, take another inhale. As you exhale, bring your body up. Grab onto your left leg and slowly bring it around to the right. You're going to come onto your backs. Roll onto your backs. All right, from here, take your feet out to the wide corners of your mat. Keep your knees bent. Your arms can be out like a T or a goalpost or overhead, whatever you want to do actually. And you're going to go ahead and take your knees. You're going to plop them to the right. Keep your feet wide. Good. So they just, mine don't actually touch the mat. They're just hovering over the mat. Now, if you wanted another type of stretch or a deeper stretch, this is absolutely optional. You could take your right ankle and just kind of put it on your left leg, just forcing your body, not force, I shouldn't say forcing, supporting your body into a deeper stretch. If you are forcing anything, please don't do it. Okay, so feel everything. If something doesn't feel right, you shouldn't be doing it. Good, breathe. So let that breath capture your attention so then you can make excellent, wise choices for your body. Take another inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and bring your knees to center and let them go to the left. Again, total option. Take your left ankle onto your right leg. Only if you need that. If your body's like, no, I don't think so. Shouldn't be doing it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So remember, I bring a basic outline. You take what you like. You don't do what you don't like. Good. Breathe. Take another inhale. As you exhale, release that foot. Good. Now I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze everything in. Maybe bring your forehead up. Take a massive inhale and release everything down to the mat. For our final pose, which is called Shavasana, legs are straight, arms down by your sides. Close your eyes. Find your natural breath. And you know what? If you got 5 minutes or so, take it. Take as long as you want. Maybe even hit the pause button. I want you to take a few minutes in this complete and total relaxation. And I hope you really enjoy it. If you're with me, I'm going to get out very, very slowly. All right? If maybe you hit the pause button and maybe you came back. But either way, we're going to get out slowly. So go ahead and gently roll to one side. Maybe cradle your head. And then gently press into the floor or the mat, bringing your body up. Find an easy seated position. Hey, I hope you feel better than when you started. Good job taking this time out. Your mind thanks you and your body thanks you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Namaste.